Hello, friends. It's Dr. John World Peace coming to you from Albuquerque, New Mexico. The commentary today is titled Biden Obviously Not Up to 4 More Years. Trump is in full-blown anarchist mode. Rafah, the beginning of Israel's second diaspora, is right at the door. World Peace for President 2024. Friends, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and contribute below. Friends, it seems the collapse crisis of Western societies has fully engaged. Biden did his responsive press conference through Special Prosecutor Hur's closing of his investigation into Biden's classified documents matter, which suggested Biden has a failing memory. The proof is in Biden's response that he made. Biden is getting feeble. This, in addition to Biden's inability to get on top of the border crisis and his inability to deal with the Zionist rogue Netanyahu and the radical right Zionist, religious Zionists who want Israel of Jews only, all of Palestine, all of Jerusalem, free of Christians and Muslims, the total destruction of the Dome of the Rock and the Al-Aqsa Mosque on the Temple Mount, and an Iranian theocracy clone government for Israel. And there's Biden's inability to rein in the crazy Texas governor et al., who are about to secede from the United States, repeating the 19th century USA Civil War in the 21st century. As I said, I left Texas in 2011 after being born and raised there. Enough was enough. And Donald Trump thinking he has been reelected and he's going to use Russia to collect NATO debts as a follow-up to killing the Senate bipartisan border deal, which included everything the Republicans demanded regarding the border. Here's what's coming. Biden is going to let go of the second term in the coming months, and the Democrats are going to reach out to me, Dr. John World Peace JD, as his replacement. Kamala will stay as VP for 2024 if she wants, and if not, maybe Liz Cheney would change parties and run with me as an independent mind in a Democratic Party. Or maybe Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema. These three women are my short list of potential VP running mates. Zion is a postage stamp country who can't afford its Holocaust in Gaza without the U.S. financing, which will end as soon as they begin to wholesale murder Gazans in Rafah. Zionists will implode for their murderous Holocaust to ethnically cleanse Gaza. They will be pushed back within their 1967 border, then possibly be forced out of their nation, which will be incorporated into the new Palestinian state of all of Palestinian territory. Then possibly be forced out of their nation, which will be incorporated into the new Palestinian state, and then the Jews will experience their second and forever diaspora, which will be a better fate, a diaspora, than 2 billion Muslims exterminating 8 million Jews outside of America. Netanyahu will shoulder all the blame for the final solution regarding fascist Israel, actually apartheid state as it stands now. The good news is the UN, being a large part of the Zionist ending, will gain new respect in the world human society, and they will turn the light on other forever warring countries in global starvation and global warming. In essence, the UN beginning to become the vision of it at its founding. Trump is going to be struck down such that he can no longer speak. You'll see. It will be an undeniable God event. The fate of other would-be dictators like Trump is that when the followers realize that they cannot deliver, they attack their false political messiah. Trump curses the radical liberal left message of Jesus to feed the hungry, heal the sick, shelter the homeless. When that reality sinks into on the fundamentalist evangelical mindset, they will also turn out their millionaire preachers along with Trump. The aftermath of Trump will be the end of the Republican Party once and for all. They will not be able to wash off the stink of Trump or deny their support of his anarchy. Bottom line is that the U.S. House in Colorado and Maine have found Trump an insurrectionist. All Americans by now have seen the undeniable insurrection video, the attempt to find and hang Pence, the false electors, many of the Jan 6 insurrectionists in jail, and some with long sentences which Trump intends to pardon. Further, per Amendment 14, Section 3, Trump cannot be president. The Supreme Court cannot rule that states cannot keep Trump off the ballot as an insurrectionist because that's the law. The Supreme Court cannot negate the insurrectionist findings of fact. If they try that, American justice goes south and chaos reigns in America with a seed of shining sea rebellion, with no battle lines like the Civil War, but a seed of shining sea all-inclusive battlefront. The only remedy is that both the House and the Senate by 2/3 vote and each waive Trump's bar to the 2024 presidency if he wins. And this is not going to happen. He's not going to get 2/3 vote. I ran for governor of Texas for 2003, and I became a political prisoner for a year in Texas. I left Texas in September 2011 and kicked the Texas dirt off my boots as soon as I crossed into New Mexico, the land of enchantment, ETs, UFOs, and the atomic bomb. Stay tuned. In the 60s, they said the revolution will not be televised. I say this third millennium ascension will be global and will be on videos and cell phones everywhere. This is Dr. John World Peace JD, the only global advocate for peace and world peace, the only advocate for Jesus Christ, John 14:25. We're moving toward Decision Day, November 5th, I think it is, 2024. I fully expect things to calm down at that point. Since 2015, Trump has created chaos, sea to shining sea, even globally. He's still eating up all the news cycle all the time. The dog and pony show, the dog and pony insurrectionist show is going to shut down. And the carny leader, Donald Trump, is going to be telling all his fellow prisoners how he used to be president. Have a good day.